Good afternoon. Welcome to our Tuesday, October 10th meeting. Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Dodge? Here. Commissioner Rice? Commissioner Lieberman?
Here. Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, we don't have any presentations today, so we're going to go straight to our county engineer. Paul?
Good afternoon, Commissioners,
afternoon.
Administrator, ladies and gentlemen. We have three resolutions today. The first is advertised for the 2023 ADA Ramp Improvement Program, Miami Township, at an estimated cost of $235,000. And that's Resolution 1324. Then we're authorizing certain streets in Washington Township are satisfactory for placement in the Washington Township road system for maintenance, release of the subdividers' contracts, and to release the cash bonds to maintenance bonds with Trail Partners LLC. The first is 1325 for Trails of Saddle Creek, Section 11, and the next one is 1326 for Trails of Saddle Creek, Section 12.
Move to approve.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Probate Court.
Thank you, Commissioners. Under the probate court, we have Resolution 1327, authorizing an agreement with Catholic Social Services of the Miami Valley through Life Essentials for Guardianship Services in an amount not to exceed $90,000 through December 31st, 2023.
Move to approve.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. County Administrator Michael.
Thank you. Under the County Administrator, on the Clerk's Office, we have approved the minutes of the meetings on October 3rd, 2023, Resolution 1328, approval of bills, Resolution 1329, approval of travel and expenses, and Resolution 1330, approval of personnel actions. All three of those lists are available in the Clerk's Office.
Move to approve.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Administrative Services. Tyler.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. We have several resolutions for you today, beginning with Resolution 1331. This authorizes an agreement with CDM Smith Incorporated for consulting services for operator realignment, supervisory control, and data acquisition upgrades to field operations in the Eastern Regional Water Reclamation Facility for the Environmental Services Department in an amount not to exceed $44,050 to December 31st of 2024. Resolution 1332 authorizes a facility rental agreement with Sinclair Community College for the Montgomery County Food Summit in an amount not to exceed $7,045.29. Resolution 1333 authorizes an intergovernmental agreement with the Dayton Regional Hazardous Materials Response Team to transfer ownership of equipment obtained through the Ohio Emergency Management Agency annual program. 1334 renews the agreement with Superior Dental Care Incorporated for dental benefits to enrolled employees and their dependents through December 31st of 2024. Resolution 1335 authorizes a change order to the agreement with Triton Construction Incorporated for the Madison Lakes renovation project by adding $41,523.50 to the original amount for a vice total of $648,170.50 and extend the date through February 2nd of 2024. Resolution 1336 terminates the agreement with Navia Benefit Solutions Incorporated for flexible spending account, health reimbursement, and COBRA administration services for the Human Resources Department, effective December 31st of 2023. And the last resolution is 1337. This resolution accepts the Central State University USDA NIFA subaward grant for the Ohio Water Bodies Program in the amount of $200,000 through October 31st of 2024.
Move to approve.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Michael or Tyler, can you tell us about 1337?
Matt, you want to talk about it a little
Oh, Matt, I guess it would be, yeah.
It's really Matt's world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, Commissioner. Yeah, that's the, we've had this, I guess, land grant with Central State and using those interns for, I think, the past 6 years or so. So we get equipment, we look at, it's all on the sewer collection side, looking at our pipes, looking for intrusion of water, inflow of water, trying to identify where we might best do capital projects in the future. So we're just continuing that work.
That's great.
This is a
Really
great partnership,
Yeah.
Commissioner,
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
commission, with you, the three of you all, and then Central State, and the land grant, them getting the award
Yeah.
from U.S. Department of Agriculture. There's a lot of history here. it's just a great partnership.
It
so.
is, and
Yeah.
to have students going into that work is
Yeah.
really important,
Yeah.
Exactly.
as you guys are all getting older.
I know.
Well, I'm getting younger. There might be other people here. I'm not.
Thanks, thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
And to Matt, Environmental Services.
Yes, we have one resolution today. It's Resolution 1338. Approve this plan specifications and estimated cost of $840,000 and solicit bids for the construction of sewer facilities for the Clear Creek Lift Station Electrical Rehabilitation Project.
Move to approve.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Human Services, Jerry.
We have two resolutions for you today. Under Human Services Plan and Development, Resolution 1339, to submit an application to the Ohio Department of Aging for the Healthy Aging Grant. Under Department of Job and Family Services, Resolution 1340, authorizing an agreement with A and B Sisterhood for substitute care services through March 31st of 2024.
Move to approve.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Jerry, tell us a little bit about 1339. That's exciting. The state has really put their money where their mouth is on our
It is
aging population, so.
Yes,
This
it
is
is exciting.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, so for this particular grant is to serve older adults within our community. There is a there's a broad spectrum from food, housing, to also supportive services for seniors in our community. And so we're very excited, as you said before, to be able to apply for these funds. So we'll submit an application, and then we'll also have a process by which we'll distribute those resources within the community.
That's great.
Yep.
It's also, Commissioner, complements what we already do with the Human Services Levy
Yeah.
in the senior and aging, and our older citizens. So
Yeah.
this is really going to be helpful to complement those dollars also.
And it's my understanding, every county's gonna get some money. Is that accurate?
Every county has been allocated resources. We do have to submit the application in order to
Yeah.
receive
Right,
them.
right.
But there's also the opportunity, if some counties do not apply for the funds, that we might be able to get a little bit more.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
see
that's like
through
what
the
happens with us in
redistribution.
workforce. Yeah, that's
So-
great. Okay, good.
So we're
Good.
excited, thank you.
Yes, thank you. All right, we have one citizen signed up to speak. Christopher Mackey, want to come up? And just quickly give us your address and tell us why you're here.
Absolutely. So my name is Chris Mackey. I work for Big Brothers Big Sisters Miami Valley. We are located at 22 South Jefferson. And the reason that I'm here today is just to talk about two things related to Big Brothers Big Sisters. At Big Brothers Big Sisters, we match adult role models with youth in our community. We serve around 400 youth in Montgomery, Miami, Greene, and Preble counties. And when they meet, our mentors and mentees, we call them Bigs and Littles, do fun, safe, inexpensive activities while focusing on academic, social, behavioral goals. First reason that I'm here is we have two little brothers on our wait list. We have 50-plus kids on our wait list right now, but we have two little brothers who've been waiting over 700 days. And so one of my goals this month is to try and get two big brothers for these little brothers. One of these little brothers is a kid who wants to grow up, own his own bakery. He's interested in cooking. He's interested in coding. These are good kids. And so really hoping that anybody in this room who's interested in potentially mentoring a young person or at least sharing information can share information. I've got flyers here as well. I can send digital information so that we can spread the word, try and find positive role models for these two kids
How
especially.
old are they?
They are ages 11 and 9,
Okay.
Oh,
and they're both in Montgomery County.
okay.
The second reason that I'm here is that the International Peace Museum down at 10 Ledlow is sponsoring or holding an exhibit featuring Big Brothers Big Sisters starting on Saturday, October 21st. That's the grand opening, and it'll be going on through most of November. And it's just featuring photos and stories related to youth mentorships, showing how those youth mentorships are a positive aspect of this community and help lead to a more positive, peaceful Dayton. And so I invite everyone in the community to come and attend this open house. It's going to be free, and it goes from 2 to 4, but they can always go to the Peace Museum afterwards to check out this new exhibit, see how Big Brothers Big Sisters mentors and mentees are making a difference in the community. So, thank you very
for
much.
sharing.
Wait just a second, and that is,
Absolutely.
could you give a phone number in case someone that's watching this has some more questions about either the boys and girls, big sisters, big brothers, what? yeah, Or the
Absolutely.
Peace Museum. What
I-
is it?
Big brothers, big
Big,
sisters.
well, it's the same thing.
I know.
Big sisters, big brothers, big sisters. There you go.
So I did forget about that. Big Brothers Big Sisters, the phone number that they can contact us at is 937-220-6850. They can also go to our website, which is bbbsmiamivalley.org.
Good.
Thank you all
Well-
very much.
Okay,
Thank you. You know, I was a big, and I can tell you, it was life-changing for me, and I hope it was for her too. It's such a great thing, and it, well, yes, it takes time, but not that much. And it's just so meaningful, and it's nice that the organization, does events as well, because sometimes, trying to think of what does a 13-year-old girl want to do, and I can only take her to so many UD basketball games and those kinds of things. So I appreciate all the work you guys do every day. And I cannot believe those two little guys haven't been matched yet.
And sometimes it just happens. We want to make sure that it's going to be a good fit,
Sure.
because we ask that mentors and mentees can meet for at least a year.
Yeah.
So it is a commitment for everybody involved in the program, but we just want to make sure that it's that good fit. So my role is to get the word out and hopefully find mentors for all the kids on our wait list, and especially these two young men.
So you're leaving us with something you have, right?
I'm happy to leave hard copies. I
Okay.
can leave them right
And
here
we
if that
can-
works.
We
And
can
then
do a link with you guys. Yeah.
that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
And we'll put it out on social as well.
Thank you very
Hey,
much.
Thanks
Okay,
for coming.
Thank you.
All right, comments by our county administrator.
Thank you, Commissioners. It's hard to believe, it's after a few weeks we've had now, post our tire buyback, but we've now got our data back. And we had 946 cars that brought in 9,210 tires. So it was pretty amazing. And although that's a lot of tires, it's important to note that this is the lowest number of tires that we've seen since the event started.
Really?
And so, Matt, I would have to believe that the no number is due to us having either other tire events or there's fewer tires laying around in the environment after years of doing this, which I think it is, not in fields, not in streams. So you want to weigh in on that, Matt?
Well, I'd like to believe that it's that too, that we've been doing. This is our 10th one outside of the COVID year. So I did talk to the finance team today, and they said outside of the event, people bring the tires in, and we've seen pretty steady trends. It hasn't gone up or gone down. So I like to think that people are finding those out in the environment and bringing them in. So we'll keep evaluating that program and, continue to do
great.
it, yeah, if we need to.
Yeah, it was fast. It's always so fascinating to watch it because it's just like,
Yeah.
so everybody knows exactly what they're doing, and the cars come in, they dump the tires, and our team pushes the tires over. It's really fascinating. So thanks to your team and to all the volunteers as well.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we had our deputy that does the environmental work. Is that it? Yeah. I think maybe in the next couple months, just to talk about, because it made me think of it, the dumping sites and tires are always there, and appliances. And if we could maybe have her just come in and share with us how things are going, that'd be great. Yeah. Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you. So we are gathering together a team from our employees to do the breast cancer walk on Saturday. The whole month of October is designated Wear Pink for breast cancer. You see football players all over, whether it's college or professional, with their pink. And every Friday in Montgomery County, we're wearing pink. Don't forget to wear pink on Friday. But this walk is always something special. Judy and I have probably gone every year
Yeah.
since it started. Because we know breast cancer affects so many people in our community. And it's not just women. We had a dear friend just pass away. He'd been fighting breast cancer for years. He was in the calendar. Remember Sharon Howard did the calendar? He was in there with us, and he's been a coach at Stebbins forever. And
Yeah.
yeah, and you know, it's so we just want to make sure that we're raising the awareness, for prevention, but then also to celebrate those that have survived breast cancer, and to remember those that we've lost. So hopefully, people will be at the walk. It's always packed over at the Dragons. I still call it Dragons. The Day Air Ballpark out front, and it's fun.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of vendors. Wear pink. Starts Saturday at 9, and you can.
That's this Saturday.
Yes,
14th,
ma'am. That
yeah.
is this Saturday. You can find out more at makingstrideswalk.org. Date.
And when you finish that, then join us at Wegerson Gardens Metro Park for, our styrofoam recycling opportunity. And again, that's always successful. And that's, again, from 9 to 1. It's going to be a busy Saturday, no question
Seems
about
like
it.
we just had one.
Yeah, I know, didn't we?
Yeah, at the Business Solutions
Yeah.
Center.
Yeah.
That was the end of July. I don't know where this year's going.
Anyway, these events are always a big success, and they provide the community with an opportunity to keep styrofoam out of our landfill and to be utilized to create other useful items. And again, that's at Wegerson's Gardens Metro Park, located at 101 East Siebenthaler Avenue, and that's this Saturday from 9 to 1.
Great.
We have a busy weekend, I see.
Yes. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, our next meeting will be right here on October 17th at 1:30.
Move to adjourn.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.